I'm Gabby.
And I'm Shanna.
And we're 27 Travels.
And this is another episode of Slice of NYC.
If you've never seen an episode of Slice of NYC before, we're aiming to go to every neighborhood in New York City and give you guys our local tips.
And in every episode, we visit one shop, one restaurant, and do one activity. And today's episode, we are in Red Hook! So we are actually in Red Hook right now, but we need to show you guys how we got here.
So Red Hook doesn't actually have a lot of public transportation that goes there, and we'll get a little more into that later and explain more why that is. But basically, because of that, we're going to take a city bike there. We love biking to that area. It's really accessible from neighborhoods nearby, so we're just going to get on our city bikes and go.
To Red Hook. We made it here by city bike. That's probably our favorite way to get here. From our neighborhood, we could actually walk, but I think most other neighborhoods of Brooklyn, if you want to come to Red Hook, city bike is probably your best bet.
Yeah, city bike is really nice because you can kind of pick it up anywhere in all of the neighborhoods around here and just bike over, so it's easy.
One of the things that Red Hook is known for is for still having cobblestone streets, so we are standing on it right now.
Yeah, they're actually really, really cute.
So in every episode of Slice of NYC, we give you guys 3 facts about the neighborhood that we're visiting. So I'm going to tell you guys 3 facts about Red Hook right now. So Red Hook is actually one of the oldest areas of Brooklyn to be settled, and it was settled in 1636 by Dutch colonists. At the time, this area was named for its red clay soil and the hook-shaped peninsula that juts out to the East River, which is right behind us, and that's how Red Hook got its name. The second fact is something that we were hinting at earlier in this video, which is that there really is no MTA subways that come to Red Hook. One of the reasons for that is that in the 1960s, there were a lot of changes to the shipping industry, which caused a lot of closures in Red Hook's docks. The Gowanus Expressway, which is a parkway in this area, was also built around that time, which also kind of isolated Red Hook from the rest of Brooklyn. And our last fact actually has to do with this abandoned trolley behind me. So several times in Red Hook's history, because of the lack of public transportation, they tried to implement a trolley system. And every time they tried to do it, basically the projects failed for one reason or another and never actually went through. This is the only trolley that's left from the projects that they tried to do. And that is because during Hurricane Sandy in 2012, there were even more trolleys that were over here, but they got eroded because of flooding. And this is the only one that remains.
So right now we are walking around. We are walking on Van Brunt Street. That's kind of like one of the main streets that goes through Red Hook, and Shanna and I love walking down it. There's so many like cute restaurants, cute shops, and I mean Red Hook in general is just such a fun area to walk around. It's so nice and peaceful. So for our shop in Red Hook today, we are going to the Black Flamingo. So the Black Flamingo is actually a coffee shop, and if you know this about us, you know that Shanna and I love coffee shops, but this shop, the Black Flamingo, is Shanna and my all-time favorite NYC coffee shop. We just love the vibe. They have amazing coffee. We could not recommend it more.
One of our favorite things about the Black Flamingo is that they have a backyard patio, which is perfect, especially during the pandemic, because you can take your mask off and eat and drink outside, which is awesome. Yeah, I was hoping to see the cat today, right?
Yeah, there was a cat here once, and now every time I'm like, where's the cat? So, fingers crossed.
Part of the video is actually more for our fellow New Yorkers, because if you know anything about Red Hook, you probably only know it because of IKEA. So everyone who has to move in New York City always comes here. So this is where it is if you didn't know, and if you do know, well, now there's a whole other area of Red Hook for you to explore, not just IKEA.
And I don't wanna wait for this. Just wanna go.
So our activity for this video is the Red Hook Waterfront. We just really recommend coming to the waterfront and exploring it. It's something you have to see when you're in Red Hook. Shanna and I love coming to this park. It's our favorite way to kind of access the waterfront. There's a nice park that has like a sort of beach area and grassy areas where you can like sit and have a picnic and sunbathe. We also love walking along the pier. You can see the Statue of Liberty and actually get really close to it from the Brooklyn side. So there's many places in Red Hook to access the waterfront, but this park is our favorite.
So we just found out an interesting fact about Red Hook that we didn't know, which is that in the mid 1800s, they actually remodified the land around Red Hook to remove the hook shape. So actually it doesn't really exist anymore.
Okay, so we just came to Steve's Authentic Key Lime Pie, and this is a place by the water that everybody talks about, but Shanna and I have actually never had it before. So we're seeing some friends after this, so we decided that we're gonna pick them up a key lime pie to try.
Yeah, the main reason why we haven't had it is because I'm vegan and key lime pie is not vegan.
I could eat it, but I never want to eat pie alone for some reason, so.
So since Red Hook is along the waterfront, one of the most popular cuisines to eat here is actually seafood. Right behind me is Brooklyn Crab, which is an amazing crab spot. Gabby and I actually went here for her birthday this year. She loved it. I didn't really find too many vegan options, so for me, not my favorite place. But there's also a place here called the Lobster Pound. Yeah, just seafood, just like extremely popular here. So if you guys come to Red Hook, definitely try the seafood. But today for our restaurant, we're actually going somewhere different. So our restaurant for this video is actually a Thai restaurant. It's called Somtum, and Gabby and I actually had a completely different plan for what we were gonna do today for our restaurant. We had a totally different place picked out, but when we went to the Black Flamingo Cafe, the people who were working there told us that this place is amazing and that we have to come check it out. So gotta listen to the locals, and that's what we're doing.
So we are here around lunchtime, and they actually have an amazing lunch special on their menu, so we're gonna try that.
So with the lunch special, you actually get a drink, and I got a lemongrass juice, which I've never tried before, so I'm gonna try it now. Amazing.
Oh my god,
it's
pass
so
it over.
good.
I wanna try.
No, it's mine.
Hey!
No, I'm just kidding, you could try it. What'd you get? You got like Thai noodles, right?
Mm-hmm.
With veggies.
It's really good. With veggies and tofu, I think.
I want to try a noodle.
Mm-hmm. You want a noodle? Here you go.
I got fried rice, which I feel like can't go wrong with this one. I only took one bite, but very good. Alright, Gabby, so we just finished at the Thai place. What did you think?
I thought it was delicious. It was really, really good. I got like a noodle dish, and it had like vegetables and stuff, and it was delicious.
So a good rec from the locals?
Yes, good rec.
Thank you guys so much for watching our Red Hook Slice of NYC episode. Hopefully you learned a lot about this really cute area of Brooklyn. We love it here. We come here a lot, and yeah, we just had to show you guys all of our favorite spots.
So make sure you like this video and subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye!
Bye!